These are every devil fruit in One Piece to have multiple users, and in this video we will see which character inherited which devil fruit, so let's get started. First, we have Ganzui and Mr. 5 with the Bomb fruit. The Bomb fruit is one of the most chaotic paramecia abilities in the entire One Piece world, allowing the user to transform their own body into a living explosive. Anything they touch, flick, breathe out, or expel can detonate instantly. And in the story's deeper timeline, its first known user was Ganzui, shown during the legendary God Valley flashback. Ganzui was a member of the Rocks Pirates. Not much is known about Ganzui in terms of his personality, but as a smuggler, he appeared to possess a fair amount of knowledge of the underworld and the criminal activities that were occurring throughout. He was first seen using it in God Valley, where he flicked a piece of his grime at Captain John, then doing the same to Shiki when both of them attempted to claim the treasure there for themselves. After Genzu's death at God Valley, the Bomb fruit reincarnated and eventually found its way to Gem, better known as Mr. 5 of Baroque Works. As the second known user, Mr. 5 continued the fruit's legacy in the modern timeline, showcasing its explosive capabilities across the Alabasta saga. Next, we have Gill, Baster, and Perona with the holo fruit. The holo fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit that allows the user to conjure and control ghosts, turning them into a true ghost human. These ghosts, known as holos, which can fly, pass through anything, and are completely immune to physical attacks. The most iconic of these are the negative holos. If one passes through a person, it instantly crushes their spirit, making them fall to their knees and become overwhelmingly negative, sometimes to the point of wanting to give up on life entirely. This makes the holo fruit one of the most psychological and spiritually dangerous devil fruits in the series. The earliest known user of this fruit is Gill, originating from One Piece's latest manga. He was shown during the God Valley era, already possessing the holo fruit and using its ghostly powers at that time. After Gill's death, the fruit reincarnated and was eventually eaten by Perona, widely known as the Ghost Princess of Thriller Bark. In the modern timeline, she is the most recognized user of this devil fruit and became the iconic face associated with its ghostly abilities. Next, we have Captain John and Captain Kidd with the Magnet fruit. The Magnet fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit that grants its user the ability to control magnetism itself. This power allows the user to generate magnetic fields, attract and repel metal, and influence metallic objects on a massive scale. Because metal exists everywhere, from weapons to armor to entire structures, the fruit is considered one of the most versatile combat and utility abilities in the world of One Piece. Depending on the user's creativity, it can reshape battlefields, create massive constructs, or manipulate enemies' weapons effortlessly. The earliest known user of this devil fruit was Captain John, shown in the God Valley. In that timeline, Captain John already possessed the Magnet fruit, marking its first known appearance in the world. His presence during such a historic event establishes the fruit's deep roots in the ancient power system of the One Piece world. After Captain John's death, the Magnet fruit reincarnated and eventually found its way to Eustace Kid, captain of the Kid Pirates. In the modern era, Kid became the most recognized bearer of this devil fruit, inheriting its magnetic abilities and forming the current legacy connected to this power. Next, we have Ace and Sabo with the Flame fruit. The Flame fruit is a Logia-type devil fruit that grants its user the ability to create, control, and transform into fire. As a Logia, the user's body becomes intangible flames, allowing them to burn through almost anything while also avoiding physical damage. The fruit provides complete mastery over heat, combustion, and fiery elemental attacks, making it one of the most iconic and visually powerful abilities in the One Piece world. The first widely known user of this fruit in the modern era was Portgas D. Ace, who became synonymous with its power. His connection to the Flame fruit established it as a symbol of freedom, willpower, and overwhelming destructive energy. Ace's legacy cemented the fruit's reputation across the seas. After Ace's death, the Flame fruit reincarnated and ultimately reached Sabo, Ace's sworn brother and the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army. By inheriting the fruit, Sabo continued its legacy, becoming the next generation associated with its fiery abilities and carrying forward the will that the flame represents. Next, we have Absalom and Shiryu with the Clear fruit. The Clear fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit that grants its user the ability to become invisible at will. This power extends not only to the user's own body, but can also make objects or even entire structures disappear when the user makes physical contact with them. The fruit's invisibility is perfect and complete, making the user undetectable to the naked eye. Because of this, the Clear fruit is considered one of the most dangerously versatile abilities, ideal for stealth, infiltration, and assassination. The first known user of this devil fruit was Absalom, the commander of the zombie soldiers on Thriller Bark. His ownership of the Clear fruit established the fruit's identity as one of the ultimate stealth-based abilities in the One Piece world, giving him a supernatural presence within the Thriller Bark saga. Following Absalom's death, the Clear fruit reincarnated and was later acquired by Shiryu of the Rain, one of the strongest members of the Blackbeard pirates. As the current user, Shiryu elevates the fruit's threat level dramatically, combining invisibility with deadly swordsmanship, cementing the fruit's legacy in the modern era. Next, we have Semimaru and Bartolomeo with the Barrier fruit. The Barrier fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit that allows its user to create indestructible barriers at will. These barriers can take any shape the user imagines: walls, domes, shields, or even offensive constructs, and are completely unbreakable by physical force. The fruit grants absolute protection, making it one of the strongest defensive abilities in the One Piece world. Whether used for defense, counterattacks, or restraining enemies, the Barrier fruit stands out for its unmatched durability and versatility. The earliest known user of this devil fruit is Semimaru. After Semimaru's death, the fruit was reincarnated and eventually reached Bartolomeo, and he was the new user. Next, we have Whitebeard and Teach with the tremor fruit. The tremor fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit widely regarded as one of the strongest powers in the entire One Piece world. This fruit allows its user to generate massive shockwaves capable of shaking the sea, land, and air itself. With the ability to create quakes, crack the atmosphere, and unleash continent-sized shock forces, the tremor fruit is feared for its world-breaking potential. It stands as one of the most destructive and overwhelmingly powerful devil fruits ever introduced. The earliest known and most iconic user of this fruit is Edward Newgate, better known as Whitebeard, the strongest man in the world. His ownership of the tremor fruit cemented its status as a legendary power, capable of threatening the entire world with a single swing. Newgate's existence made the fruit synonymous with natural disasters and overwhelming strength. After Whitebeard's death at Marineford, the tremor fruit was stolen by Marshall D. Teach, also known as Blackbeard. As the current user, Teach continues the fruit's legacy into the modern era, becoming the second known wielder of its catastrophic power. Next, we have Higurashi and Bon with the clone fruit. The clone fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit that grants its user the ability to perfectly copy the appearance of anyone they touch. By placing a hand on another person's face, the user can store that face and transform into that individual at will, matching their physical form, voice, and external features with flawless accuracy. This makes the clone fruit one of the most dangerous transformation abilities in One Piece, ideal for infiltration, deception, and strategic manipulation. The earliest known user of this devil fruit was Higurashi, a key figure in the Wano flashback during the era of Kozuki Oden. After Higurashi's death, the fruit reincarnated and eventually found its way to Bon, a beloved member of the former Baroque Works organization. Next, we have Mother Carmel and Linlin with the Soul fruit. The Soul fruit is a paramecia-type devil fruit that grants its user the terrifying ability to manipulate human souls. By extracting fragments of a person's lifespan through fear, the user can steal years from others, create living beings known as homies, and even animate objects with a piece of their own soul. It is one of the most spiritually powerful fruits in the series, capable of reshaping entire environments through soul manipulation. The earliest known user of this devil fruit was Mother Carmel, revealed in Big Mom's childhood flashback. As the original wielder, Carmel demonstrated the fruit's earliest form of soul extraction and soul-based creation. After Carmel's mysterious disappearance during Linlin's childhood, it was later implied that Carmel was unintentionally eaten by Linlin during her uncontrollable hunger rage. As a result, the Soul fruit's power transferred directly into young Linlin, making her the new wielder. This unintended consumption explains how the fruit reincarnated instantly, and why Linlin awakened its abilities without ever seeing the fruit itself. And finally, we have Joyboy and Luffy with the human fruit model Nika. It is a mythical zone-type devil fruit that grants its user the abilities of Nika, the legendary sun god. This fruit allows the user's body to gain rubber-like properties while awakening a power known as the Warrior of Liberation, a form that embodies total freedom, imagination, and joy. Its abilities defy conventional physics, giving the user limitless creativity in battle and turning imagination itself into power. Because of this, the fruit is considered one of the most mysterious and potentially most powerful mythical zones in existence. The earliest known user connected to this fruit is Joyboy, the ancient figure from the Void Century whose will, actions, and legacy shaped the history of the world. Though the exact details of Joyboy's appearance and battles remain hidden, his link to the human fruit model Nika establishes the fruit's origins far back into the lost history of One Piece. After Joyboy's time, the fruit continued to reincarnate through history until it was eventually eaten unknowingly by Luffy. For years, Luffy believed he had the simple gum fruit, but the truth revealed that he possessed the mythical zone of Nika. When Luffy finally awakened this power during his battle with Kaido, he revived the essence of Joyboy, becoming the newest bearer of the Sun God's freedom-based power. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more One Piece breakdowns.